And then that's, you know, Pig Island.
Yeah.
So I've caught them around Pig Island over there too.
Bye. As opposed to just a trout. These are spotted trout, sea trout. These are all too small to keep. That's my second one, my second saltwater fish altogether. I'm semi-blind casting, but I'm casting to places where I know they are. Like I'll see them come by. I do. This is St. Joseph State Park. Some tidal pools up here. Really interesting environment. We fished a fair bit of the day. We've got campsite reserved here tonight. Campsite number 3. I don't know what's visible. Some water on the lens here. There's a cormorant over there. At least won't go far. I don't know if I would describe this as dune top. Oh, it goes this way. This must be the trail over here. We missed number 2 altogether. This is unique, that's for sure. I think this leads back to the trail and trailhead. Neat and very, very different. Well, this must be how far up it is to get away from the tide and all. It's not a bad spot. It's a little bit of a walk, but not terrible. So this is one of the tent sites. Looks like there's another spot for it right down there. Or we could just dump right on the beach, but I don't know how high the tide comes. Apparently it's a pretty tidal day, and it's not until midnight high tide. Home sweet home. This is very different than anything I've ever done before. Well, it kind of feels like walking in a deserted tropical paradise out here, but it's very, very nice. Lots of bugs, loads and loads of bugs. No few flies, mosquitoes, but it's incredible. Completely alone, just us and the sea. We're a good distance from the bank after a good night's camping and all that. Still only about 2 feet deep maybe in the water here. Half a paddle or less. So you could theoretically wade all the way out here. I've not had any luck today fishing wise, but I'm partially just not trying that hard. It's just so beautiful. I'm enjoying just sitting here and watching the little stingrays and jellyfish and small crabs in the lemongrass. or needlegrass, whatever this is. It's a really neat place. Well, Clarence and I kind of did this trip sort of spontaneously, but we came down to St. Joseph Bay, and we camped 2 nights, one at Indian Pass Campground, the other one, the primitive, back here, not here, but anyway, back here in this dune environment. Super cool, very unique, very different than anything else I've camped in before. I caught 2 speckled trout on the fly, the south end of the bay. Haven't really even been doing that much fishing now today, just sort of enjoying it. Hopefully I'll get into something else before the day's over, but those 2 trout on the fly, I sight fished them. They were, fought pretty hard. They were a blast. Clarence is fishing, and we're probably a half mile out right now in the water, and it's still 2 feet deep, so it's this gigantic flats out here. Pretty good fish populations, I imagine. I haven't seen a ton today, but it's been a little too choppy to stand up on this kayak. My kayak still has an air leak in the floor, so I'm using Clarence's. But I was able to stand a fair bit yesterday and that's where I got those fish. I could see them. It's a really neat spot. This is like lemongrass or needle grass or something like that. So, no joke though, like a foot deep. And it's like this for, I don't know, maybe a mile out here at the current tide, just flat. There should be reds, there should be trout out here. It's a pretty neat place. Ospreys, bald eagles, loads of herons and cranes too. There's lots of cool birds. A great horned owl last night. Very neat place. Tons of mosquitoes, but I think it's worth it for the uniqueness of the environment. It's no worse than Yellowstone in the summer either, mosquito-wise, so yeah, pretty cool. Hey, he's a red! Hey. Hey.